Hello boys and girls, Mrs. Hales here with another art lesson. Today we're going to read a book by one of my favorite authors named Eric Carle. This book is about ladybugs and it's called The Grouchy Ladybug.
The Grouchy Ladybug by Eric Carle. It was night and some fireflies danced around the moon. At 5 o'clock in the morning the sun came up. A friendly ladybug flew in from the left. It saw a leaf with many aphids on it and decided to have them for breakfast. But just then a grouchy ladybug flew in from the right. It too saw the aphids and wanted them for breakfast. At 6 o'clock it met a yellow jacket. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the yellow jacket, showing its stinger. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 7 o'clock it met a stag beetle. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the stag beetle, opening its jaws. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 8 o'clock it came across a praying mantis. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the praying mantis, reaching out with its long front legs. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 9 o'clock it almost flew into a sparrow. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the sparrow, opening its sharp beak. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 10 o'clock it saw a lobster. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the lobster, stretching its claws. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 11 o'clock it bumped into a skunk. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the skunk, starting to lift his tail. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 12 noon it spotted a boa constrictor. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the snake, "right after lunch." "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 1 o'clock it happened upon a hyena. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the hyena, laughing eerily and showing its teeth. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 2 o'clock it met a gorilla. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the gorilla, beating its chest. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 3 o'clock it ran into a rhinoceros. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the rhinoceros, lowering its horn. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 4 o'clock it encountered an elephant. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the elephant, raising its trunk and showing its big tusks. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 5 o'clock it met a whale. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" But the whale did not answer at all. "You're not big enough anyway," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 5:30 the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's fin, "Hey you, want to fight?" But it got no answer, so it flew on. At 5:45 the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's tail, "Hey you, want to fight?" And the whale's tail gave the grouchy ladybug such a slap that it flew across the sea and the land. At 6 o'clock the grouchy ladybug arrived right back where it started from. "Ah, here you are again," said the friendly ladybug. "You must be hungry. There are still some aphids left. You can have them for dinner." "Oh, thank you," said the wet, tired, and hungry ladybug. "You're welcome." Soon all the aphids were gone. "Thank you," said the leaf. "You are welcome," said both ladybugs, and they went to sleep. The fireflies, who had been sleeping all day, came out to dance around the moon.
One of the things I love about Eric Carle's books is the way that he makes his pictures. He paints on different papers, like different colors and different textures and different kinds of papers. And then he cuts those papers up to make his creatures, like his ladybugs or his whale or different things like that. Why do you think the ladybug in the end wasn't grouchy anymore? I think he had been grouchy all day. He had been trying to pick a fight with the different animals and insects that he met in the book. And then he just realized, you know, he can't pick fights with people all the time. So he kept looking for a bigger and bigger and bigger animal to pick a fight with. And then the biggest animal of all kind of knocked him back to where he was from, and that kind of said to the grouchy ladybug, hey, you know what? I can't go around acting like this all the time. Maybe I should just be nice. And then the nice ladybug was still there for him, and she was still willing to share some of the aphids with him. Aphids are a little insect that ladybugs eat in real life, and aphids kill your plants. So ladybugs are what we call a helpful or a beneficial bug because they eat the bad bugs that harm our plants. So if you have a garden this year, they particularly like roses, but they also like some things you would grow in your garden to eat. So if you have a garden this year or you're growing anything, keep an eye out for aphids. They are little tiny green bugs, but you can see them. Sometimes if you see them on your plants and you look really hard, you'll find a ladybug in your plant because they know how to find aphids and they like to eat them. So they'll come to your plants to eat the aphids. All right, boys and girls, let me show you how to make your very own ladybug clothespin, or I call it a ladybug clip. And we use these in my house to close up any snack food that we want to keep fresh, but you can use it to keep papers together or whatever you want. It's a good idea to have your name written on your clothespin before you get started with this. Supplies you're going to need include a red circle, a black oval, oil pastels or crayons in black and white. You need a clothespin. You need some Elmer's liquid glue. And you need 5 skinny and long black rectangles that are maybe 5 or 6 inches long. My circle, my red circle was about the size of the palm of my hand. So maybe like 3 or 4 inches across is the size of my circle. And then your oval just needs to be a good size that would be a good head size for the circle. To put my ladybug together before I decorated her or him with spots. So I glued the top of my red circle and put my black oval head on there. Now I'm making her antlers. So I'm going to take a pencil and wrap 2 of my black rectangles around that pencil, making like I'm attaching it to the pen or pencil. And then when I pull them off, they're going to be spirally. Now I'm going to glue these antennae to the back of my ladybug. And you can glue them so they curl up towards her head, or you can glue them so that they curl back. It's totally up to you. Now I want to glue on my legs before I draw my spots. So I'm going to glue each of my legs and stick them to the back of my ladybug. Ladybugs have 6 legs. So I'm going to pretend like these are 6 separate legs. And when I flip my ladybug over, it looks like 6 separate legs. Now I'm going to give her 2 eyes. And then with my white oil pastel on the black paper, and then on the red paper, I'm going to draw polka dots. I'm going to draw big polka dots and small polka dots. And some of my polka dots are going to go off the edge of my ladybug. And some of my polka dots, you're going to be able to see the whole circle. So however you would like to draw your polka dots is totally fine. And whatever size you want them to be is fine. And now I'm going to put some glue on my clothespin, and then I'm going to stick my ladybug on there. And I'm going to put it aside to dry, and it's going to be dry in maybe an hour or 2. This is another insect I made. I don't really know. It's kind of like a beetle. He's made out of cardboard. So if you have cardboard and you'd like to use cardboard instead, you could certainly do that. I hope you enjoy making your ladybug sculptures or ladybug clips. Bye, boys and girls. See you next time.